What's up, Donk Squad? It's your homegirl here, Donk or Donkey, coming at you again for another one. Today's video is starting off just a little bit different. Nothing wrong with that. Truth be told, today's video was not even supposed to really be in the works. Anybody who follows me on the gram and on Snap has been following me for the last couple days on our shenanigans, and I just gotta say, shout out to anybody who's pretty much helped me out, dropped a funny line my way to lift my spirits, because I got the most ridiculous ticket on Friday from GSP. Then I had an awesome vlog yesterday with no audio that came through. And now I'm vlogging again the following day on a cold ass day, dressed in leathers, and I look like I'm going to an S&M party. It's exactly what I wanted. Jackpot. But anyways, shout out to everybody on the gram who's just shot like a nice line my way, lifting my spirits. It really meant a lot to me. More importantly, I cannot believe, which made me laugh, I cannot believe how many people on the gram suggested that I run from GSP. Guys, we don't run, okay? Law and order every time, that's us. I'm not promoting that message. Do not run from the law. Speaking of the gram and people who hit me up, today's video is inspired by CarlosAndrePita. I'm sorry, I probably just totally butchered your name right now. Hopefully you can forgive me. But the vlog today is inspired by him. He asked, hey, can you do a video saying your worst and scariest, funnest moments on a motorcycle? And I thought, you know, this actually might be beneficial to all the new riders out there, because I had some extremely close calls, maybe within the first, I don't know, 8 months of me riding. And I just think that it would be a good idea to probably relay some of those scary moments, some of those mistakes that I made, so you guys hopefully can prevent it and not make it yourselves. Smoking deal on an R6, that's what I started off on, as many of you already know. And I bought my motorcycle, hadn't gone through the safety course yet, and the guy who went with me to help me get my motorcycle and test ride it and all that jazz said, okay, you know, now that you bought it, go ahead and get on the back and I'll take you on a ride, show you what this thing can do. Now mind you, it was my first time ever on my bike that I just purchased, first time ever on a bike, and first time ever riding 2-up. I'm gonna make this very clear. I am never, because of this experience, ever going to ride 2-up again. I don't give a fuck if you have like Harry Potter magic skills. I'm never doing it, not ever. Plus, I'm never gonna let anybody ride on the back of my motorcycle either. I don't want that kind of responsibility. It's too much. I mean, I already have to like take care of my own life. I don't want to take care of yours too. Like, I'll never do 2-up, not ever. But anyways, I get on the back of this motorcycle, on my motorcycle, and you know, as the rider, you're supposed to tell your passenger, okay, when I lean, you lean. Do exactly what I do. Lean with the bike. He didn't tell me any of that shit. Maybe he thought I knew. I don't know. Mind you, I hadn't gone through the course yet. So I get on the back, and we are already hauling ass. I feel like he was just kind of showing out, and he takes a right turn, and it's sharp, y'all. It's really sharp. He takes the right turn, and he takes it too fast, and we go over. I don't know if it was my fault. I don't know. Obviously it was his fault, but I'm not sure like what contributed to us going over. I think it was just a slew of things: going too fast, taking it too sharp, having an inexperienced rider on the back. It just, and obviously a guy who didn't know how to ride 2-up either. So a combination of all of those things led me to drop my bike. He dropped my bike. asshole within like 2 days of me owning it. Luckily, there was like really no scratches. He was a huge guy, so he was able to pretty much catch the bike. But he couldn't catch me. Shit, this donkey flew off. And it was still not enough to shake me, but it was enough to say I'll never ride you up ever again in my life. Next experience was square all my fault. There was no other party involved. This was just totally my fault. So I learned how to ride in DC. That's where I did all my first like 4 years of riding, was in Washington, DC. I'm going to Tyson's Corner, and if you live in DC, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to Tyson's Corner, and I'm hauling ass down the freeway, going way faster than I should. I have my GPS in my my earphones, and at the last second, my GPS is like, okay, take your exit now. And I was like, oh shit, you know, so I'm like almost all the way to the left in the highway, in the middle lane, at least at that. And instead of being responsible and just saying, I'll take my loss and I'll just catch the next exit ahead. No. I was like, I can do it. So I go ahead, I make my exit, I'm still hauling ass, and my exit is full of construction, and there was this like huge, not pothole, like it was a chunk of cement taken out of the road. I want to say at least a 4-inch, 5-inch drop, maybe 4-inch drop, maybe 5 is even exaggerating, but somewhere in there. And there was no pavement, it was just straight gravel. And I'm going like, I don't know, 80 miles per hour? Shit! Dude, literally, I just looked at it and I was like, fuck. And I did the stupidest thing. Don't do this, kids. Whatever you do not do this. I just straddled my bike, gripped onto my handlebars real tight, and I closed my fucking eyes. Yeah, that's right. I closed my eyes. I was like, I don't want to see how this is gonna end. I don't want to know. Just take me. You know, I just thought of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that moment. Kill me now. I straight up pulled the move from the little kid of E.T. I just clenched my eyes real tight, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm going down. Everybody said this thing would kill me, and here I am. I'm about to die. And somehow I made it out. I wish I could tell you how I did it, but I can't because my eyes were closed during the entire time. That is exactly what you do not want to do. They did not teach me that. I'm almost positive my instructor would have just been like, you're an absolute idiot. What were you thinking? I did not teach you that. Another scariest moment that I had, again, in DC. I love DC riders because, like I said, they're very playful, and they're more playful than other riders that I've ridden with in other states. I think, you know, people on sport bikes for the most part are all playful, but you got some who just don't want to play with you at all. They're just like, yeah, whatever, my life is miserable and I'm on a 250. So in DC, it was not that way, man. These people were game all the fucking time. All the time they wanted a race. And so I'm hauling ass down 495 or 95, whichever one of those. And another rider comes up on me, and there's something about wanting to play with female riders. I don't know what it is. But him and I, again, being very stupid, speeding down the highway, weaving in and out of traffic. I'm not promoting this, guys. Do not do this. It was absolutely stupid. Weaving in and out of traffic. I don't know, we must have at least easily been doing 100 plus. And we're just having like a little blast with each other. I go ahead, as majority of my followers would say, drop a gear and disappear, why would you go do just that? And my fucking clutch cable broke. I mean, it's straight broke. And mind you, I'm a new rider. I'm not mechanically inclined on my motorcycle just yet, so I don't really know what the fuck happened. I'm just like, I can't go. You know, I'm revving, but nothing's happening. Mind you, the clutch cable is like flailing around about like a fish, and I don't know what's going on with my bike. And I got all this traffic around me. I'm going 100 plus, and I'm just thinking, that's it. I'm gonna die. At least I can say I graduated, y'all. I did not close my eyes on this one. Like, I was straight proud of myself. I felt like Mario, you know, that just ate a mushroom. Anyways, I don't know how I managed to, but I just managed to like weave in and around traffic and pull off to the shoulder and safely pull over. And I've only had one really scary experience on dock. And you know, while I would ride like one and twosies in DC with people, I never really had like a group ride. I never rode with a group. And I started riding with a group last summer after I bought dock here in Georgia. Anyways, I know how to appropriately stagger in formation. And we were riding downtown to Atlanta. We were in stagger formation, and we were riding tight, y'all. We were hauling ass. And the guy that is staggered to my right rear of me decides all of a sudden to start riding peg to peg with me. And I know that peg to peg is dangerous. And for any of you guys who don't know what peg to peg means, it means riding exactly parallel to the rider next to you. You never do that. You're supposed to ride in a stagger formation just like this. Anyways, he's just hell-bent on riding peg to peg. I don't know why. So we're probably going maybe, I don't know, 140, somewhere down in that range. And we come up on, guess what? My best friend, construction! And anyways, I'm all the way to the very far left on the freeway. Basically the shoulder. And the only thing that's separating me and the other side of the highway is this like large divide, this large median. Well, I was riding in the back. I like two positions in riding in formation. Either I like to be up front and lead, or I'm way in the back. That's just my comfortability. I do not like being the middleman in a formation. It just makes me uncomfortable. Most of the time, I take the position all the way in the back. That's just what I like. And I better not hear any fucking sex jokes out of this, people, because I can already see it coming. But yeah, that's what she said. Anyways, I'm all the way in the back, and this guy's riding peg to peg with me. We hit construction, and instead of him like going out and around the construction on the other side, he decides to take up my fucking lane and boxes me in, forcing me over to the shoulder of the construction. And guys, it was like the same exact scenario, man. Like, I swear to God, I wanted to close my eyes, but I didn't. There was potholes like everywhere from the construction, and literally it was kind of like hopscotch, you know. And so I really thought these potholes were enough to eat a bike, man. They would have eaten any bike, even a Busa. They would have eaten me easily. And somehow I just maneuvered out of that motherfucker going like 100 plus, doing like tic-tac-toe. I don't know how I did it. I just don't even know. But I went into like immediate maneuver mode. So the lesson here is make sure to tell other riders, A, what you're comfortable with, what your position of comfort is, your distance of comfort, and make sure that if you don't know the other rider, if you don't trust their riding capability, do not have them ride peg to peg with you. In fact, peg to peg should always be off the table no matter what. I really just don't care who you're riding with. It shouldn't really happen. And if it does, maybe like slow speeds, you know, wide roads, cool, you know, but like down the highway, you're fucking asking for it. The best moments I've had on my bike, I think it's just being on a bike in general. I love being on a motorcycle. I think aside from just being and feeling exhilarating on your bike, racing and winning. I'm not promoting racing, but I'm just saying that if and when you do race, it feels good to win. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you're not first, you're last. That's all that I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Can't wait for our next Therapy Thursday. It's gonna be some good stuff. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be heavy. So just be prepared. But I'm excited for it. And so until I see you next time, Donk is out.